Are you ready to take your gaming experience to the next level? In this video, we'll show you how to optimize your Nvidia settings for maximum performance and stunning visuals. Whether you're chasing higher FPS, smoother gameplay, or better graphics, these tips will help you get the most out of your GPU. If you are new here, don't forget to subscribe this channel and hit the like button. So, let's dive in. In the first step, guys, optimize your shader cache. Increasing the shader cache size can improve performance in games that use a lot of shaders. Search for Registry Editor and run it as admin. Copy the first command from description and paste it here, then hit enter. Right-click on the right pane, select New, DWORD, 32-bit value, and name it Shader Cache Size MB. Set the value to 1024, 1 GB, or higher, depending on your GPU's VRAM. Now enable hardware-accelerated GPU scheduling. This feature allows your GPU to manage its memory more efficiently, reducing latency and improving performance. Find the HEUSCH mode. If this registry not exist on your system, simply right-click on the right pane, select New DWORD, 32-bit value, and name it HWH mode. Set the value to 2 to enable hardware-accelerated GPU scheduling. Restart your computer for the changes to take effect. Now guys, locate your Nvidia control panel. You can do this by simply right-clicking on your desktop, where it will probably appear. If not, type Nvidia control panel in the search bar. Now, let's dive into the settings. Starting with the 3D settings, go to Adjust Image Settings with Preview. Choose Use My Preference Emphasizing, and drag the slider all the way down to Performance. By default, it might be in the middle or set to Quality, but drag it down to Performance and press Apply. After that, switch to Use the Advanced 3D Image Settings, press Apply again, and then click Take Me There. This setting prioritizes performance over image quality. By selecting Performance, you ensure better FPS while gaming. In the Manage 3D Settings tab, let's configure the settings. Image Scaling. Turn this off. Image scaling reduces image quality to improve performance, but it's not needed for the best experience when using native resolutions. Ambient occlusion. Turn this off. Ambient occlusion adds realistic lighting and shadows, but turning it off saves processing power without sacrificing much visual quality. Anisotropic filtering. Turn this off. This setting improves texture clarity at angles, but it's not essential for most games and can reduce performance if enabled. Anti-aliasing, all settings. Turn these off. Anti-aliasing smooths jagged edges, but disabling it boosts performance and is often not noticeable with higher resolution displays. Background application, max frame rate. Turn this off. This setting limits FPS for background applications, but turning it off will prevent unnecessary frame rate limits when you're focused on your game. CUDA GPUs. Set this to all. Enabling all CUDA cores ensures that your entire GPU is used for computing tasks, providing better performance across games and applications. DSR factors? Turn this off. DSR allows for higher resolutions, but it demands more GPU power, so turning it off ensures better performance for most users. Low latency mode. Set this to on, but not ultra. Low latency mode reduces input lag, improving responsiveness during gameplay. Avoid ultra as it can increase input lag in certain situations. Max frame rate. Turn this off. You should only cap the frame rate in-game. This setting in the control panel can unnecessarily limit your FPS. Multi-frame sampled AA, MFAA. Turn this off. MFA offers improved anti-aliasing, but requires additional resources, making it better to turn off for maximum performance. OpenGL GDI compatibility. Set this to auto. This setting automatically adjusts OpenGL to work best with your system, so you don't need to manually tweak it unless troubleshooting specific issues. OpenGL rendering GPU. Select your specific GPU instead of leaving it on auto. Selecting your GPU ensures that OpenGL uses the proper graphics card, preventing potential slowdowns or conflicts. Power management mode. Set this to Prefer Maximum Performance. This ensures that your GPU runs at full power, offering the best performance, especially in demanding games. Shader cache. Set this to Unlimited. A larger shader cache reduces load times for games, and setting it to Unlimited ensures smoother gaming experiences without limiting performance. Texture filtering. Anisotropic Sample Optimization. Turn this on. Enabling this optimization reduces texture filtering overhead, improving performance without noticeable quality loss. Texture filtering. Negative LOD bias. Set this to allow. Allowing negative LOD bias lets textures stay sharper at a distance, offering better visual quality without much impact on performance. Texture filtering. Quality. Set this to high performance. Setting texture filtering to high performance reduces GPU load while still delivering adequate texture quality in games. Threaded optimization. Leave this on auto. Allowing the system to auto-manage threading ensures that the GPU uses available CPU cores efficiently, enhancing performance without user interference. Triple buffering. Turn this off. Triple buffering is generally unnecessary for most games and can lead to increased input lag, so it's better to leave it off. Vertical sync, V-sync. Turn this off unless you're barely maintaining 60 FPS. V-sync locks the frame rate to your monitor's refresh rate, which can introduce input lag. Virtual reality pre-rendered frames. Set this to 1. Setting this to 1 minimizes input lag in VR gaming, ensuring that frames are rendered just in time for smooth gameplay. Vulkan/OpenGL present method. Leave this on the default setting. The default method works best for most systems. Only change this if you encounter specific issues with Vulkan or OpenGL games. Now guys, install this Nvidia Performance Boost Pack on your PC to do further improvements of your GPU. You can download this pack from my website. After download, extract it and open the folder first. Run this Nvidia Updater application to ensure that you have latest Nvidia driver with its fully components. When Nvidia Updater opens for the first time, you might see a prompt for updates. If there's a newer version available, go ahead and update the tool. After that, you'll see its main interface. From here, you can customize your settings by right-clicking the Nvidia Updater icon in the system tray and selecting Options. In the Settings menu, you'll find several features like starting the app with Windows, enabling log files, and scheduling automatic update checks. Set these options according to your preferences. The most powerful feature of Nvidia Updater is customizing your Nvidia driver installation. Head to the Driver Options section. Here, you'll see a list of driver components you can enable or disable. For example, if you don't use Nvidia GeForce Experience or certain other features, you can deselect them to remove unnecessary bloat from your installation. Hover over each option to get a brief description of what it does. But remember, only disable components you're certain you don't need to avoid issues. Once you've selected your preferences, click OK to save your changes. Now that everything is configured, Nvidia Updater will automatically check for new Nvidia driver updates based on the schedule you set. When a new update is detected, you'll see a notification pop up. After that, right-click on MSI Utility to open it as admin. This tool enhances the communication between your GPU and CPU, ensuring smoother performance. Then select your primary GPU from the list. Make sure MSI mode is enabled, as it significantly boosts the speed of data exchange between the GPU and CPU. While there's an option to adjust the interrupt priority, it's best to leave it set to normal for balanced latency and stability. Once you've configured these settings, click Apply to finalize the optimizations. These changes are applied only once, so you won't need to repeat the process unless a future Windows update resets the settings. After completing these steps, your system will run more efficiently with improved speed and performance for your GPU. To get started with GearupBooster, download the tool from the official website using the link after downloading. Install it on your PC. Once installed, you'll see the GearupBooster interface. The first thing you'll need to do is log in with your Facebook or Google account. On the Home tab, you'll find all the games installed on your PC. If you go to the Games tab, you can browse thousands of games available for optimization. To optimize your network and FPS, return to the Home tab and select the game you want to boost. For example, I'll select Fortnite. Click the Boost button, and the tool will begin optimizing the game. It will automatically find the best server for you. Next, you'll need to choose your server region. Select the nearest server for the best connection. In my case, the middle server works best. After selecting the server, close the window. Now go to the Not tab where you'll see a list of servers available in the Middle East. Choose the nearest one or let GearUp automatically pick the best server for you. I recommend setting it to automatic for the best results. Finally, close the window and launch your game using GearupBooster. When using your GPU for gaming or other resource-intensive tasks, enabling hardware-accelerated GPU scheduling in Windows can help reduce latency and improve performance. Here's how to do it step by step. Search for Graphics Settings in Search Bar and open it. In the Graphics Settings menu, you'll see an option labeled Hardware-Accelerated GPU Scheduling at the top. This feature offloads some processing tasks from the CPU to the GPU for faster communication. If it's supported by your system, toggle the switch to On. If the option is grayed out or unavailable, your GPU may not support this feature. Ensure your GPU drivers and windows are up to date. Hardware-accelerated GPU scheduling reduces the CPU's overhead when managing graphics tasks, leading to lower latency. It's especially beneficial for gaming and other GPU-intensive tasks, ensuring smoother performance. So, guys, that was today's video. Hit the like button and make sure to subscribe. Peace out.